can't see me. Let's go.
What up, everybody? You can't see me here today, back again, jumping back into Empyrion Galactic Survival. And today we are looking at the latest on Alpha 8 Experimental. They just dropped part 4, phase 4. And man, the devs, shout out to the devs, shout out to Empyrion Studios, man. Y'all are going hard. Hey, and shout out to everybody, man, all my people who've been coming through supporting, man. All the Empyrion players, all the viewers, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Much love. Make sure y'all hit the comments up. Let me know what you think about Empyrion. Let me know what you think about these updates, man. And also, I said I'm going to have to restart my latest playthrough. One, because it's an experimental phase, but two, because they keep updating these phases, and they've been implementing some really, really big updates, all right? So let me know in the comments how you feel about that as well, okay? So let's take a good look at what's going on. All right. So some of the important things, some of the big things, they added a heater cooler. Early game now in this new Alpha 8, you can get cold or you can get hot really easily. You go up in the atmosphere, you go up in elevation slightly, and your body temperature was dropping. It was kind of unrealistic. It was too much, but it did add an element to the game. Because really, who's to say if we on this other planet that the temperature may increase or decrease in a manner that, you know, freezes us or heats us up. But judging by the actual temperature, it was too much. So they added that. They've done some things with the tech tree. Look at this. They added floating bases to planets. Look at that. Okay, this is a floating trade station on the starting planet. That's just an example. Now, when I restart, I'm wondering if that floating trade station will be there, because there was no trading station in my last version, so they may have added that. But that's dope. They updated the starter planet. They said they did a major reworking. It now has higher diversity. Okay, I guess in the different biomes and the different segments. Man, that's pretty. Look at that water, man. They did an amazing job with this game. Okay. And they said the starter biome is less elevated to avoid those low temperatures. Because, yeah, you just went in the mountains a little bit trying to get some iron or a resource, and your body was freezing. Like, it was crazy. They added more variation in the trees. Okay, they added new POI to the Xenu mainframe in the orbit. Okay, they updated the POI distribution. Because, yeah, that new alien tower was spawning in the new radiated biome that they just added. And they added Promethium and Pentaxid to the radiated biome. Now, that's a good point right there. That's a good note. You don't have to necessarily go to the moon to get Pentaxid once you get your SV and you're able to warp. Because you need Pentaxid to warp, and you also need Pentaxid to make certain weapons that are like tier 2, tier 3. So, yeah, that's what's up. They did some updates to the repair the template and repair blocks update. Okay. Template update they added to the large constructor. Okay, they did some balancing, of course. The constructor progression and consistency they changed. They removed some items from the constructors. They added some items to the constructors. They added more items to your mobile constructor so that you can do really just craft certain things that will help you at that level of the game. So they added to the mobile constructor to enable building all templates available there. The energy matrix, the cobalt alloy, magnesium powder, flux core, oscillator. Yeah, these had no use in there before, but now you can build things that are at a level that will make use of those. Okay, they updated the visuals. So now rocks, you can tell this looks like it's iron. So you can now see the veins in the ores. They gave it textures. That's great, because sometimes you would have 2 and 3 different rocks right beside each other. They all would just give you crushed stone. They weren't iron, but it might look like iron. So now you can identify it a lot easier. That's great. They updated some control panel icons. They updated a lot of the preview icons, especially ore, resources, ingots, and food items to make them more distinguishable. Now, I saw this. What it looked like to me is they took a more artistically drawn approach than the way that the resources look. They had more of just a realer thumbnail look to the thumbnail, but now it looks like more of a drawing. I'll see if I can pop that up, because I played a little bit of it just to see. Okay, they added nutrient solution to the portable constructor. Okay, that's like an important little resource to making things like plant plots and reproducing more seeds. You need the nutrient solution. Okay, it says they adapted size class distribution of planets. Class 2 and 5 have a lower probability. Okay. Yeah, most of your first planets was like 4, and it was huge. I guess some people maybe got 5, maybe got 2. So that's what's up. I think my moon was class 2. Okay, so they updated some POIs. The AI planetary patrol crafts, they updated a lot of those. And look at these, man. Wow, that is dope. Whoever created this, man, wow. You nice with it. You nice with it. Look at that. Now, you can craft stuff like this on this game. I haven't got to this level yet with my crafting and building, but this is just a prime example of what you can make. Look at these capital vessels. And look at the variety, but they're huge. These are like the Death Stars. That is dope. They updated the Epsilon radar station. Cool. And another cool thing about the devs, these updates come from what people made. So these are things that actual people created, not just the designers or the developer. If you play this game, you start making some really great designs, it can end up in the game. And that is awesome. Oh, now the controller update, I do like this. They've been adding the sensitivity. They're adding more mapping of buttons. I tried to use the controller, but it just didn't do everything, but it did a lot of it. So they really got to get everything mapped so that you don't need your keyboard. But they are working on that. That's great. That's great. Okay, and they got a ton of bug fixes. There were a few bugs. There were quite a few bugs in the experimental phases, but they are working them out, man. They ironing them out. And they getting good feedback. Look at that. Yay. These are from all the people who love Empyrion, man. This is a great game. So those are some of the new updates. So I am going to restart my world and, like I said, start fresh. Probably after this video. I got one more because I wanted to show a build I did. I did another HV build. So check that out. While y'all watching that, I'm going to go ahead and start. Luckily, it's Friday, so I can start grinding for 3 or 4 hours to get back to where I was or close to it, and we can continue on with the series. All right, let me know in the comments what you think of these new improvements and updates. Okay, shout out to everybody, man. Much love to y'all. Thank you for coming through. You know what I need you to do. Make your next move your best move. All right, peace.
You can't see me. Let's go. It's game time and I